Man, I hate when this happens. I'm in the wrong fucking studio, which means I don't have my music. Suck. This apologies for those folks that are here. We are here like really awesome, like right out the gate on National Streaming Sports Network. I don't have my montage because I'm in the wrong studio. Well, I'm going to try maybe to get that fixed another time. Not too bad, but we're here. And as I see Raider Tex, good to see you there, brother. And the Magic Man Omega, okay, that's unique. Good to see you as well. You over there on Instagram over there. We are here on Facebook, 4 Facebook channels, my YouTube, Captain Jack Rackham YouTube. We're here on my Twitch as well. And as I stated, National Streaming Sports Network, which is broadcasting on the Roku network. Oh, my hat's. Oh, wrong way. Okay, there we go. There's the front. It is Easter Sunday, as well as all of y'all that are probably finishing. I know I had one plate, but it was so large I couldn't even finish it the first time. So I kept it on the table and said that I would be going back to it. Right now I'm watching ESPN. I don't know where. Oh, I don't know. Is this in Vegas? It's the Golden Knights taking on the Minnesota Wild. I've never been to the hockey stadium in Vegas, so, but I saw the outside of it. I definitely will need to try to go to a Vegas hockey game. I'll try to do that. You know, obviously in season, you know, when hockey's playing and football's playing, we'll get it both done. But I'm not saying that this is the doldrums portion of the year, but there is, you know, some lag time. There is some lag time in this time of year as people wait for the NFL draft. They wait for things that are going on. Oh, and I need to get to my comment. Shame on me, I didn't get to my comments. There's Sacktown. Good to see you, Sacktown. Emacs in the house. He is my favorite Twitch troll. The Bishop is here as well, Bishop AJ. And happy Easter to everybody. Asia's in the house. Hey, y'all, to you. Good to see everybody. Hot Meal's here, too. And I know I was yammering right off the top. Raider Knight 408 over there on Instagram. Thank you. We have multiples going on here. And again, I'm in the wrong studio because I couldn't even play the beginning, you know, the introductory video, which y'all have, for those that are accustomed to the show, you know, it's the Autumn Wind video. Or at least the Autumn Wind montage, where the Fast Eddie Rice does the guitar work. Great stuff. Good friend of mine. Lost touch with him for a while, but I hope he's doing well. Maybe I know he's a. When is the Captain Jack T-shirts coming out? EMAC. I have to get with the gentleman that lives in Kissimmee, or up the road a little bit. He has a design for me, and then it would be a matter of me fronting the money to get them done. I think that it would be where I have people pre-buy them, and then we can go with the sizes and go from there. Designs can be really nice. Hey, Mike Givens, good to see you there. Positive Phillies in the house over there on Instagram. I've seen the designs for them. They're sweet. Their sweet design. Did talk to Sneaky the other day and told, hey, thank you there, EMAC. Always good to see, or always good to get in touch with Sneaky. I need to get a hold of him as well. And there's my gal Dory. Good to see you, honey. When I put on the suspenders and I wear the old, I don't even know what type of bucket hat. It's called a bucket hat. When I wear the bucket hat, I have the suspenders on and I got the belly popping out. I look every bit of my age. I am older. But I don't feel it. I think you're the best cruiser. Okay. I'm not sure what a cruiser. What is the definition of cruiser? What is the definition of cruiser? Oh, cusser. Okay. Yeah, that was definitely an auto delete. Cusser. Yes, I am. I'm shit. I'm known for cussing. But such is life. Right now, like I said, I'm watching ESPN for, there's a hockey game. Bishop, I wholeheartedly disagree with this. I wholeheartedly disagree with that. I mean, no hate and discontent to Ashton Genty. That's not an indictment. That's not an indictment on Ashton Genty. Hey, JR, good to see you there. Not an indictment on Ashton Genty. But that's the number 6 pick. And maybe if the Raiders pick Ashton Genty and he becomes the greatest running back in Raider history, then I'll say, I was wrong on that. But I don't think taking him at 6 is the smartest move. I tell you, I think that you trade down from that pick, you acquire more picks, and it's only because there are so many good running backs in this draft. Why can't you take one in a lower round? Okay. And Matt reminds us that the draft is Thursday, 8 p.m. I heard it was actually on ABC. Okay, EMAC's going to send in a troll thought. Okay, I'll put this up there. So we'll be hearing an EMAC troll later in the show. But again, I say this. It is Easter Sunday. I really, you're talking about my cussing, and I know the bishop's in here. This is definitely not the day to cuss. But I did think I tried to definitely limit my GDs today. I definitely try to limit those anyway, but definitely on Easter Sunday. Jack Kenna, thank you for saying, yeah, Kat, happy Easter to the nation. I see nothing wrong with Genty, the best player at a position. Yeah, again, Matt, I got you. But I think, and it is a position of need, but I think that there will be better complements to the offense. And it's not my decision, by the way. This is going to be a point that is what Pete Carroll thinks, what John Spytek thinks. I know that they're not gonna talk to Mark Davis, because I think that Mark Davis knows enough just to shut the hell up with that. Boston, we know you want Graham. And no, we don't need 500 defensive linemen, but we need a lot of them. But thank you, there, Boston. See, you know, it was they had this mock draft the other day, and I was in the mock draft, but I wasn't able to make the point. And Boston was over there, and I said, "Hey, if he's available, I want Graham, the defensive tackle out of Michigan," and he was available. And then I find out that it was because I wasn't there, they auto-picked for me, and they auto-picked Ashton Genty. And that didn't sit well with me. Mark wants Shador. Let me guess. Raider General says Graham. Yeah, I would like Graham at 6. I think that is a pick worthy 6th pick, a pick worthy of the 6th pick. I don't think you can go wrong with that. I just think that because there are so many really, really good running backs in this draft, because there is a plethora, a cornucopia, an abundance of really good running backs in this draft. And there's at least 2 of them that already know the system that are coming out of the Ohio State, which played under Chip Kelly. I think that he knows these gentlemen well. So then the second round, you want another. No. I don't want another No, I don't want another defensive end. Remember, Graham is not a defensive end. He's a defensive tackle. Personally, I would like either a cornerback that's worthwhile. I think, was it Will Johnson? I believe is the kid out of Michigan, another Michigan product. I'd take Will Johnson. I would take and there's a lot of good wide receivers, but I don't want one at 6. I would, trade down and get some picks there. Remember, we got a really excellent offensive lineman in Jackson Powers Johnson in the 2nd round last year, and he was the best offensive lineman available at that pick, and he was a star. He's a 1st-round talent. I know that Graham is in a position of need, but when you see the blueprint to how to beat the best team in our division, and the best team in our division is the Kansas City Chiefs, when you have the Senators just finally scored a goal, so it's now 4-2 with 16 minutes left in the 3rd period. Toronto 4, Ottawa 2. That if you continue to cycle through fresh, energetic, strong defensive linemen to put pressure on the quarterback, and in this case it would be Patrick Mahomes, or the other quarterbacks in our division, which would be obviously Knicks out of the Denver Broncos, or was it Broncos have the rookie, or now he's in his 2nd year. You got Herbert out of Los Angeles, so you need to put pressure on. If you do put pressure on the quarterbacks, and if you got a really good corners on the outside, taking away that. Remember, I think that Pete Carroll is going to start building a Legion of Doom Part 2 here in Vegas. Walter Fulmer, thank you for being here, sir. Appreciate it. There's a wave to you. Jimmy Farrell says hello. Right, look, we shall see, but we need more offense. Yeah, we do. We do need some offensive weapons. That's why I think I don't mind. I don't mind Genty. Let's say this. I don't mind Genty, but let's say we trade down to somebody that wants that 6th pick for somebody that's not Genty. Let's say it's the Saints who want to trade up for a quarterback, and they select And I think that they might surprise people. They might select Jackson Dart before Shedeur Sanders. I think Shedeur Sanders just might drop. I saw this today. It wasn't really clickbait, but the guy who is talking about the New York Giants draft was saying that Shedeur Sanders reminds him of in his play of the fantastic college exploits of Daniel Jones, the same Daniel Jones that the Giants couldn't wait to get rid of. By the way, Toronto just scored, so now it's back to a 3-goal game. Toronto up 5-2. And it's like he was giving them a compliment, but not the New York Giants fans, because New York Giants fans don't want any part of another Daniel Jones. So that's just me. New word is Sanders might fall out of the first round. There you go. And Brian has it. When you have somebody says that he reminds him of Daniel Jones and he was trying to be nice about it, if Shedeur Sanders drops to the second round, that wouldn't surprise me. Don't surprise me on the Wild Wild West show. On Graham. Okay. Art White. Need meat and potatoes before the shiny toys wins what? Thank you there, Art White. That's why I said you get meat and potatoes guys like Graham on the defensive line. Okay. A shiny toy is a wide receiver. A shiny toy is a running back. Line. Rushers. You know, Javon Walker would be a fantastic player to bring in as well. Stadium sold out between last night, tonight for WrestleMania. Okay, Chris. We need a wild card. Okay, running back. Okay, and Bishop comes through with these. Running back, yes. Offensive lineman, yes. Wide receiver, yes. Cornerback, yes. Linebacker, etc. Yes. Yes, I agree with that list. I agree with that list. And as long as you get respectable, competent players which fill out that card, a running back, a offensive lineman, a wide receiver, a cornerback, a linebacker, and add to that, by the way, the ones that you did not put, which is another edge rusher, and a quarterback, then you're good. Those are positions of need. A lot of wrestling fans are praising Al Davis for the free refills on drinks. Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, and here's something from EMAC. Think the draft will go, the Browns will get Shedeur Sanders. No. Okay, wait. Titans are first. Browns get Shedeur Sanders. Yay, power to them if they get Shedeur Sanders. Giants will get Travis Hunter. Patriots will draft Mbeka, the wide receiver out of Ohio State. Titans will draft Jackson Dart. Oh, you saying that they're going to swap picks? Titans will draft Jackson Dart. The Saints will draft Cam Ward. And the Raiders will get either Gentry or an alignment. Okay, so you're saying that the draft positions are going to change? You said that the Giants are going to – okay, so you said the Browns are going to move up to number 1 to get Shedeur Sanders? The Saints will move up to number 1 to get Cam Ward. That I can see the list, but you got to kind of explain that. Mikey Cerner, good to see you. Waving at you, brother. Easy Raider, good to see you. Wave at you as well. Happy Easter to everybody over there, to you as well there, Mikey Cerner, and we said that here. Space Beast, King Ted at wide receiver, cornerback, Siobhan Ravel. See, there you go. I like the cornerback pick. I do like the cornerback pick. I think Ted McMillan at 6. I'm kind of What's Swirling for? I'm in between. I hope that he doesn't turn into a bust wide receiver. And the bishop reminds us, why is everyone hating on Sanders? If he shows up and lights up the board, will remind us of the same talk of Warren Moon. Okay. Fine. I just don't want the Raiders to draft him, Bishop. And I agree with Jack Kenna. I think McMillan's going to drop like a rock too. I think he's going to drop like a rock. Okay. And for all those over at Instagram, come on over to YouTube. Jack Kenna, happy. I think it's how it will go. Okay. Yeah, Space Beast. Thank you there, Space Beast, for just saying, you know, like the order or just the picks. And yeah, Kenna does not. Yeah, Kenna doesn't smoke weed. And yeah, I agree with Kenna. He's not the best wide receiver. I think Drea should get Skittles Bo. That's Bo Scatabo over Jenny. But he's not going in the first round, EMAC. He might go in the second or third. And that's why I said there's so many good running backs available. There's so many good running backs available. Don't get lost on that. Okay. Okay. EMAC. I will bet you that is bullshit. Hey, Donovan 09 over there on Instagram. Thank you. I'm waving at you. Okay. Here's some prop bets. Okay. If Bo Scatabo goes in the first round, we'll call it $5. $5. Bo Scatabo does not go in the first round. Bo Scatabo does not go in the first round. O'Marion Hampton will go in the first round. Bo Scatabo will not go in the first round. And Space Beast says a beer that T-Mac goes top 15. Who's the bet for, Space Beast? Who's the bet for? Yeah, see, I agree with Matt Marinovich. I think the highest round that Bo Scatabo goes is 2. I think the highest round he goes is second round, and I don't think that's happening. Better traits than any running back. Oh, yeah, he's a good running back, but I don't think he's a first round talent. A beer. Okay. Well, it depends upon what beer we're talking about. Are we talking about even a beer at frickin' the Raiders Stadium? What is that? What like they're $10 a beer? I don't know. I don't buy beer. I don't buy beer. Scatabo not till 3 or 4. Okay, yep, I agree. And Bishop wants the bet. Okay, so let me line this up. Okay, Okay, and here's the thing. If you do the bet, say I will bet with the person there. Okay. Right now, I bet EMAC. No, I don't have Venmo. I have the other one. I don't have Venmo. I have, I can't remember. If you want to make a bet, and here's the thing, if it's here in the comments section, make sure that you get with, yeah, I do have Cash App, but that's not the one I was thinking of. $5 to EMAC, and you can Cash App me the $5 when Bo Scatterbo does not go in the first round. That's the bet. Now, $5. Wide receiver, yeah, Golden. Isn't that his name? I think Golden's going to go way before McMillan. I think that's the kid's name, Golden. But you get with Space Beast. All these bets are on y'all. I do not sanction them. The only bet that I am sanctioning is between myself and EMAC, where EMAC says that Bo Scatterbo is going to go in the first round, and I said no way. And if he does, I owe him $5. Now, EMAC, are you going to take me on that? $5, Scatterbo, first round, we'll go that. Isaiah Blue. Okay, I'd have to look him up. Hunter and Golden will be the first two wide receivers picked before T-Mac. His talk about not watching tape cost him. Yeah. And he to me, he reminds me of DHB. Oh, the running back from Texas. Okay. Not a pick six. No. No, not a pick six. So the bet is if Scatterbo goes in the first round, I owe you $5. If Scatterbo does not go in the first round, you owe me. Anthony says T-Mac is like Mike Evans and Drake London. That's high praise for T-Mac, but I don't see him. So these are prop bets. The only one that I'm participating in is between myself and EMAC. So EMAC will owe me $5 next Sunday. But I'm just saying, Tep McMillan, like I said, I'm not sure. Yeah, I got Cash App. I got Zelle. Those are the ones I have, Zelle and Cash App. So yeah, the bet will be $5, and EMAC says he'll take me on. Okay, and this is, here it is. This is the deal. Okay. Bo Scatterbo has to go in the first round for EMAC to get $5. Okay. That's the bet, and people here witness it. T-Mac says, yes. T-Mac, okay, the fact that he says he doesn't watch tape, I get it there, Anthony. Crazy bet I met on Sneaky Show I made last year. Okay, well, we'll do that when we open up the I'll take off when we meet up at the tailgate or in the Death Star person. One drink, T-Mac goes in the top 50. Okay, this is the second bet. Okay, T-Mac in the top 15. One drink, T-Mac. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'll. Yeah, my God, T-Mac in the top. Let me check to see who. Let me check to see who's picking in the top 15. Okay, 1 second. I might take that. NFL draft order 2025. Let's see here. I might take that. Okay. I might take that. Let's see here. Okay. Getting a spinning circle of death. Okay. Okay, so top 15. Titans, Browns, Giants, Patriots, Jaguars, Raiders, Jets, Panthers, Saints, Bears maybe, 49ers, Cowboys, Dolphins, Colts, and Falcons. That's top 15. Okay. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that, Space Beast. So we got a beer. We got a beer on T-Mac in the top 15. But I don't drink beer. Not especially that shit that's at the stadium. Now, if and I say this to you, T-Mac, if I win, I will take shot of Grand Marnier or Cavassier. How's that? That'll be it. But because beer. Ugh. But if you win, I'll buy you a beer. Is that okay, Space Beast? T-Mac top 15. If I win, he's not top 15. You buy me a shot of Cavassier or Grand Marnier. If that's the bet for me. So if that's cool, I'll do that bet. And remember, EMAC and I have a $5 bet on Bo Scatterbo going in the first round. I say he does not. So trade back. Yeah, see, that's what I said. T-Mac is a first round talent. I just don't see him in the top 15. Deal is a drink or a brew. Okay, 4 more spots. Okay. Space Beast and I are in on that. The Maple Leafs just scored another goal. So now they're up 6. Oh, it was a power play goal, yeah. Yeah, Bishop doesn't Bishop definitely doesn't drink, but Bishop knows that I'm not a drinker, a big drinker. And if I'm going to have that, that'd probably be like one of the few times I do drink. See if yep, right there in front of the goal. If you don't get him out from in front of the goal, yeah. I think Genty is gone. He'll be a Giant. They just lost Saquon. Maybe. And the Giants are picking third. You think that Genty might go third to the Giants? I think that the fact that the Giants picked up both Russell Wilson and famous Jameis Winston, that they're definitely not getting a quarterback in the first round. Maybe it is Genty. That's good. That's a good thought. And they didn't just lose Saquon. They lost Saquon before last year, so he's been gone a year. Pretty sweet. But anyway, what are your other thoughts? To the Giants, huh? You think that the Giants would take Genty when they're the number 3 pick? Pats with Genty, yeah. Grable had Genty falls to the 10-12 range. See, and that's what I was saying about Genty. That's what I was saying about Genty. I don't mind. I wouldn't mind the Raiders getting Genty, but not at pick 6. Not at pick 6. T-Mac's real name is what? Tatoria McMillan, I believe. So I can see. I think it's Tatoria McMillan. Hey, Raging Raider Rhinos in Sarasota. Good to see you, brother. You're within spitting distance. Spitting distance. Yeah, Tatoria. I was right. Thank you, there, Spacey. Too damn hot, dude. It's nice. It's nice. Hot. Rhino, hot. Here is July and August. July and August, that's frigging stifling. This is nice weather. It's like high 80s, low 90s. It is humid. It is humid. But yeah, it's nice. Too damn hot. That's funny. Well, I'm hoping. Are you here? Are you here on vacay with the wife? If so, hello. I'm going to be here tonight, tomorrow, and Tuesday, and then Wednesday I fly up to the draft. I was supposed to be driving to the draft. But because they're still doing like a remodel to my house. And today was Easter Sunday. And we had the son over with the grandkid because it was Easter and because he was off work. I said, okay, I will stay here for the Easter dinner. Oh, okay. Well then, yeah, I'll see you at the draft on Wednesday, brother. Well, or I will see you there. I'm driving, or sorry, I'm flying to Wisconsin on Wednesday, so I will hope to see you in the draft area there. You got my numbers. Give me a call. Give me a call. Be great. And yeah, and enjoy Florida, brother. And I see, this is what I think, and I agree with Bishop here. Okay. I agree with Bishop. If you're the Giants and you have Abdul Carter on the board, I think you take Abdul Carter if his medical checks out. His medical checks out. You have Cam Ward, and then somebody, the Browns. Maybe it's Hunter. Maybe it's Abdul Carter, but whoever is not picked, I think you're going to have them for the Giants. I just don't see anything else. Oh, nice save. And the goalie is friggin' elbowing the kid to get out of his box. But yeah, I'll see you up at the draft. Talking about Cuba, they should be in the Hall of Fame for his era. Unitas, Montana. Okay, yeah. Spytek said he doesn't let good players walk. Colt Miller and Jacoby Myers need to extend. We'll see. Oh, I will put if you want to come into the show, and I'm glad that I was amazed that there's at least this many people. Well, there's at least 14. I didn't really think that there would be 14 people here. Seriously, I thought, on Easter Sunday. on Easter Sunday. I didn't think there would be 14 people. I'm talking about why I don't think Ken Stabler shouldn't be. But he's in the Hall of Fame. EMAC, that's old news. That's old news. We have enough cap space for both Miller and Rice. Okay, we'll see. Okay. I think this is EMAC again. I think his moniker is Captain Jack is the best cusser. I think we'll put him on. Let's see here. Get a comment. I'm good, EMAC. Okay, so I want to hear these. This hot take thing, or did you drop it already?
Which one?
You didn't drop it already. You said you were waiting for me to bring you on.
Yeah, the whole yes, about me trolling. I don't know if you're a big March Madness guy or not for basketball, but I think it's the most overrated playoff format ever in sports.
Okay, why?
Because it's just basketball playoffs, college basketball playoffs. It's all it is. I think people are hyping up just because of the name. If people wanted, I mean, it should just say college basketball playoffs. I mean, that's it.
Well, I agree. I will say that I agree that March Madness grew in proportionality to all of the people doing brackets.
Mm-hmm.
When there was money on it, and then the money started to grow, and people say, hey, who do you got in the brackets? But I'm also saying this as well, is it's because that there is a lot of money on the event. It's a bracket thing, and it's something that everybody could do. And there are people that are, that are not really the most inclined, that it's something that brings everybody together, because it's like, oh, how'd you do in your bracket? And it's something that you can talk about for 2 weeks, because remember, the Super Bowl, the talk of the Super Bowl is only about pretty much the week prior. And then on Super Bowl Monday or the day after, then you talk about the game and the commercials, and it's pretty much died down by Wednesday. But when you have something that gets everybody, and I mean everybody, I mean people that don't know shit about basketball, to talk about something that they all participate in, that brings it to a culmination of why it's so popular. So it is the championship of college basketball. I think it actually March Madness.
Say college basketball playoffs. I mean, that's it.
Yeah, but no, but the key is you're saying. Well, but what I'm saying is that's why March Madness has the name. It's the name. It's like you realize that you can't, if you say Super Bowl in an ad and you don't have the rights to buy in promotionally, you could be sued because of the name.
Like, look at college football playoffs. They just name it college football playoffs. The NFL playoffs. The NFL playoffs. The NBA playoffs. The NBA playoffs.
But see, that's the point. That's the point. March Madness has a name. And if you don't have the rights to talk about March Madness, or if you don't have the rights to talk about the Super Bowl, that's why people that do commercials, they call it the big game, the NFL big game. Because if they say Super Bowl, they can be sued by the NFL and the people that paid a bunch of money in the promotion for Super Bowl ads or Super Bowl tie-ins. It's the same thing. March Madness, if you're not somebody that's in on that, then you actually have to pay out for it. But I think that March Madness, there's nothing wrong with March Madness. Yes, it is the NCAA college basketball, the top level college basketball championship, top level, because It used to be, and I don't know if you knew this or not, but the NIT used to be if you made the NIT, that was who the college basketball champions were whoever won the National Invitational Tournament. The NIT tournament used to be the tournament, not the NCAA tournament, i.e. March Madness.
Okay. Can I say something now?
Sure.
Oh, for what you're saying, but the Super Bowl, that's just like the last biggest game ever in the postseason. That's just different. But the rest of the formats in the NFL are just basically the playoffs. Well, the only difference is what the NFL, yes, you do got the wild card, divisional round, conference championship, and Super Bowl, but it's still called the NFL playoffs for the whole thing at the end of the day. College March Madness, it doesn't even say college basketball playoffs at all. It should just say college basketball playoffs, and then once the national championship hits, it's just called the national championship.
Okay, so your point is that they shouldn't hype up the name?
I feel like they shouldn't hype up the name and the whole thing itself in general.
But the name brings
without the name, it wouldn't be hyped up at all.
No, I think that without the name got them the hype from people that were putting money on it. It was the gambling that got March Madness its name. Okay? That's what people putting money on the games and people putting money on the brackets. That's what hyped it. Okay?
I never bet on March Madness in my life, so I always bet on NFL.
Mac, I don't either. In fact, I don't fill out a bracket. And there are people that say, "Oh my God, how's your bracket?" I don't know how my bracket is and people, if you've been listening to me, I said I don't do a bracket because I like watching the games. I really do. And yes, my team won this year. They were the NCAA champions, Gators, chomp chomp, and it was nice to see that. But I was watching the games. I was watching to see. And let's just say that the Gators would have left in the first round, just like they did last year. They were out in the first round. I still watch the games because this is the only time
you can watch the
games I like to watch the games, really.
Yeah, for 100%. And by the way, I got to tell you this crazy bit before I forget to tell you. On Sneaky Show, you can watch episode 247 on Sneaky G Podcast. I made a bet with a Dallas Cowboy fan. I don't know if you know him at all. His name is Dallas Cowboy Chris. I made a $500 bet that the Commanders will win the NFC East.
Okay.
Yep, $500.
And you have that on tape, obviously.
Yeah, it was all over YouTube on Sneaky Show. I can even send you my photo camera clips if I had to.
No.
A lot of people are calling me crazy.
No, not for me, but for if you win. Now you said that the Commanders are going to win the NFC East.
Yeah, this past year, I said that they did.
Okay, so you meant a year ago for this past year's playoffs?
Well, 2024-2025 season.
Okay, so you were wrong. So you owed this guy $500,
which I paid him for already.
Okay. Well, that's cool.
A lot of people were calling me. A lot of people thought I was crazy. A lot of people thought it was a hot take. By the way, the Commanders actually pretty close to winning the division if they didn't lose to Pittsburgh and Philadelphia that Thursday night game. But I can't believe how close I got that bet.
Well, what I would have done is I would have said that the Commanders make the playoffs. That would have been a better bet. That would have been a better bet. Yeah. But hey, EMAC, you and I got a $5 bet on Skittles,
yep.
Scatabo. Yep.
Feels buff.
being in the yeah. I think you're going to owe me $5, but that and if he does make the first round, first off, good for you and good for him, and I can afford to lose $5 on it.
Me too.
All right, hey partner, I'm going to let you go. Oh,
All right.
and
Oh yeah, one more
Bishop.
thing.
One more thing. No. One more thing. So you had them beating the Eagles too. Yeah, Bishop. This was from last year. He had them beating.
By the way,
the
Bishop,
Cowboys.
I had them winning division.
Yeah. So had them winning the division. So yes, that was true. He had them beating the Eagles and the Cowboys.
So
And the
your
Giants.
what's something about your surgery? Or is it confirmed?
No. My surgery. I have to have surgery. I don't know if it's going to be if it's a surgery. I'm hoping it's not anything that I have to go under general anesthesia. It's not for circulation. My cardiologist said that my veins and arteries were fine, which is better than him say, hey, your arteries and veins are AFU, so you have a circulation issue. It's not a circulation issue. It is an orthopedic issue where there's damage. There is damage to my knee, which is causing pain and it's some sort of cyst called a Baker's cyst, which causes, I think he said it's leakage out of my knee that presses up against nerves and muscles, which is why the pain is so unbearable and that I can't walk. And it's daily. It's daily. Now I have been icing it daily, and I've been putting cream on it daily. I actually need to do it. They say about every 6 hours, but that's a lot. So I do it as can. I ice it down for a half an hour, and then I put some topical cream on it, and it helps a bunch. And I do have and I do have the wrap. I don't know if you guys can see that. I have the wrap on it. There, it's a calf wrap. So I keep a wrap on it.
Ice
between
freeze.
Yeah, between the icing and the topical and the wrap, it helps a bit. It doesn't totally get rid of the pain, but that means that I will probably have to have some sort of surgery. And as long as it's not where they have to put me under, general anesthesia, the only way I'm going under general anesthesia if I have to get another bypass. To me, I'll do something where you can knock me out locally, where I don't have to, they can do something to numb the area. But I will probably, because I've gotten older and because I have the bad heart, I don't want to do general anesthesia if I can get out of it. But I appreciate you checking up on me on that.
All right, I'll be praying for you, brother. And anyways, let's go Raiders.
All right. Hey, Mac. Yeah, I appreciate you doing the tag. And you need to, when you talk to Sneaky G, you can say that you are the only person that does the tagline just like on his show, on my show. Hey, Emac, you take care, brother, and I hope you had a happy Easter.
Happy Easter too, brother. Love you.
Love you. Good on you. I appreciate that from Emac. That I am the best cursor. That's something. So if you we're about an hour into the show. I still got some time. I'm going to put this come into the show. I'm going to do the link up again. And I said he at least puts out, I'm going to be your best troll. Yeah. He has his points. He has his points. I don't agree. I think that's the easiest $5 I've ever made. Now with hey, Baron Raider Nation, good to see you, brother. That's my boy Levi over there on Instagram. How you doing? Probably I'm gonna need to start packing tomorrow because I will be flying on Wednesday to Appleton, which is somewhat close to Green Bay. somewhat close to Green Bay. And then I will be meeting Levi's driving. And the one thing I can't wait for Levi is he's bringing his barbecue sauce. By the way, and here's the other thing. For all those that know Levi, I think it's Levi Schmidt. He's Baron Raider for the Raider Nation personas. He has a on his Facebook, you go to a site and you vote for him for, I guess it's a food truck thing. Yep, can't wait to see you as well there, shipmate. Go look up or go to Facebook, go Levi Schmidt or Baron Raider, go to his site on Facebook, click the link and vote for him for having, because I tell you, his barbecue sauce is amazing. Amazing. Kind of makes me wish I hadn't when I was at the store the other day. I bought some Sunnies and I bought some other one because we were out, and I'm like, fuck, I should have just waited until I saw Levi. So, but I will be definitely getting some. Remind me to bring some extra money. Yes, it's Levi Schmidt. It's Levi, Levi, and then Schmidt is SCHMIDT. Levi Schmidt on Facebook. Go there, click the link, vote for him. And it's not just me. I know, trust me, I know his food is awesome because I've had it. He had the sauce, and he brought some stuff up when we were in Indianapolis a couple years ago. That's actually where I think I met Levi. I was up in Indianapolis a couple years ago. And it was him and his family. I got a chance to meet him and his family. Great folks. Great people. So go leave. In fact, I'll go look. In fact, I'll put it up here in the day. Look for Levi. Oh, let's spell this right. Schmidt on Facebook. Vote for him. Wait. You do this right. Vote. Is it? I gotta go with the back. Is it? Other, it's not locked anymore. So vote for Levi. There we go. Just put it up. Yep. Okay. The link is Levi. I have to put that up over there. So I will try to. I can't copy paste it. So hopefully I will get the link up as well. Let's see. Look for Levi Schmidt. My sauce is the best. Oh, okay. Bishop says that his sauce is the best. Okay. And then, of course, I love this from Ed Winchell. That's what she said, Bishop. Okay. I'm going to try to fat finger this. Okay. Let's see here. HTT, well, let's get this right. No, capital HTTPS. favechef.com 2025 Levi Schmidt. Okay. Check Fave Chef. Okay. There's the link. See if that works. Okay, hit the link. Fave Chef, do they bring all the boys to the yard? Oh, my sauce doesn't make all the boys to the yard. Damn right, it gets them hot. Damn right. So yeah, over there on the YouTube page, go to https://favechef.com 2025 Levi Schmidt. Hit the link. And get Levi. I think last time I checked, he was number 1. Okay. Go over to YouTube. Anyway, there's something. Oh, because it's 10 o'clock. All right. So there is, if you want to come into the show, amazing. We still have about 9 people here. and we have people on Instagram. It's nice to see everybody. I have two bets. One bet is with EMAC that Cam Scataboo does not make it to the first round. Hey, Ozzy. Ozzy's in here. Ozzy. Oi, oi, oi. Las Vegas Raiders live chat. Thank you there, shipmate. Do I get to buy the... Yeah, you actually, EMAC, if you get with Levi on Facebook, if there is a way for him to sell the sauce, I'm sure he'll let you know. And you can tell Levi that, you are EMAC, the Seahawk troll. How's WrestleMania going? I don't know, Jennifer. I don't watch that. Link does work. Good. Okay. Thank you. The link works. So go to this link. I'm going to put it up again. Go to that link. Hit the link. Vote for Levi. His sauce does bring all the girls to the yard. Okay. It does bring the boys to the yard too. Brings everybody to the yard. It's some great stuff. So hit the link. The link works. Okay. Is he able to ship it? I'm not sure. Matt still says that Genty's going to be the first rounder. Booker at guard in the second. Morrison corner in the third. Quarterback Howard from Ohio State in the fourth. That's not a bad draft. But I still think Genty is too. Now, if we trade back again, Genty, and pick up other picks. Oh, this guy wearing a Raiders hat is getting a Las Vegas Knights tattoo. Oh, and EMAC said he sent what is it? Levi, EMAC said he sent you $5. Big Dog 704 is over there on Instagram. Thank you there, shipmate, for being here. I'm just in here. It is Easter Sunday. So what else you got going on? If you want to come into the show, I'm going to put the StreamYard link up again. Come into the studio. But yeah, go. Like I said, definitely vote for Levi. Trade down to get Membo or Genty. Trade down. But I think Membo's going to be gone. I think if you trade down or trade back, I should say, if you trade back to, I think Membo's going to be gone by 6, 7, or 8. I think it'll be gone by 6, 7, or 8. I think that's somebody the Raiders could draft at 6, and I wouldn't hate it. The other kid, the tackle from LSU, would not hate that at 6 because that is a prime position. It's a prime position, and you're at pick number 6. But if you get him, the Membo, or if you get the tackle, I think the tackle will be gone. The kid from LSU. I can see that at 6. But if you trade back and Genty's still on the board and you're picking at 9 or 12. But I honestly think that if the Cowboys trade up, that's who they're going for. They're going for Genty. If the Saints trade up to us, they're going for a quarterback. And I kind of think that if that happens, I think it's Jackson Dart. I can see it because Jackson Dart is local. He played for Ole Miss. It'll be the Saints getting an Ole Miss quarterback. They got one with Archie Manning in the early 70s. and how great Archie Manning was. Remember, that's Levi's dad, or sorry, Eli. Not see, I got Levi's barbecue sauce on my mind. It's Eli and Peyton's dad, Archie, played at Ole Miss, and Jackson Dart plays at Ole Miss. I can see them doing that. TBH Military Chapter, good to see you, brother. Thank you for that. And I will again say, if you are not a member of the Black Hole, you are not a member of the Black Hole, become a member of the Black Hole. This is the 30-year anniversary of the Black Hole. I'm a proud member of the Black Hole. And, you know, I can't wait to see everybody for the events that the Black Hole will be doing this year. There will be a Black Hole store. I think it's at the Golden Nugget. Pretty sure it's at the Golden Nugget. There will be a Black Hole store. There is a shop to get Black Hole merchandise there. Maybe I can see if I can sell my Captain Jack shirts there. That'd be cool. I'd have to ask permission, but yeah, that would be a great place for me to sell the Captain Jack shirts. I got to get them first. But yeah, will be tickets where you sell tickets to Raider fans in the Black Hole app. Your when you are a member, your app will show you as a Black Hole member. That's your business card, membership card. It's going to be on the app. You can sell tickets for a lot cheaper than Ticketmaster. And remember, the Black Hole is going to be doing parties at away games. And after every home game, a Slice of Vegas, the pizza place that has good Mexican food with it as well, in the mall, or not the mall, in the hallway that is between the Luxor and what's the name of that hotel? Oh my goodness! It's between it's Luxor and I'm brain farting the name. It's where the Saturday night parties are. You know, Eye Candy. I can't remember that hotel complex, and then the Luxor, that hallway in between. That's where Slice of Vegas is, and that's where the after parties for the games are. Come in. I will be there. The prizes that we're giving away, and it's great. It's great. I'll be there for the shows. I can't wait to be that. So looking forward to seeing you there. If you want to come into the show, I left the link, and also go up into here. Vote for Levi. I wouldn't mind that if by some chance Genty goes to New England at 4. I think it's Membu, cornerback. Oh, you think we're going to get Membu? I'd love to have Membu. Cornerback in a second, a running back in the third, or Will Howard in running. So you have basically, you think we're going to get a running back or Will Howard in the third or fourth round. I think that maybe what was it, Judkins? Or Travion Henderson. There you go. Vote for Eli. Thought the offense outfield from LSU has T-Rex. I don't know his intangibles. I know that's why I'd rather have Membu. And I agree. I agree with this. If you want him, you got to take him at 6. That I agree with, because he ain't going past. If you want him, you get him there. That, and I've said I'd take Graham there if he drops. I'd take Membu. I would take a lot of other premium positions. Hey, Hollywood's over there on Instagram. Good to see you, brother. And that's prime. The Raiders need to beef up their offensive line. They do need a running back, but there are plenty of running backs in this draft. I think that Genty, Will Campbell, thank you. That is the kid from LSU. Does Levi live in Florida? No, Emac. Levi lives in Iowa. And here's where Vegas. And there's, oh my God, Carrot Top. Carrot Top just punched somebody. I went to see a Carrot Top show, and Hollywood is there, and he was here for this. We went to see Carrot Top, and he was sick that night. You know what I'm talking about, sick. He was probably too drunk or too stoned. But Hollywood and I and Hollywood's wife, we had tickets to see Carrot Top, and he didn't show up. Pissed us off. And was it Ozzy said that 100% that Jackson Dart will be the second quarterback, and that's why I'm saying I think that if the Saints are trading up to us at 6, it's to get Jackson Dart. It's to get Jackson Dart. When is the Black Hole app coming out? That's a good question there, Jimmy Farrell. It was supposed to be out about now. It was supposed to be out for the draft. When I get more word on it, I will let you know. But it should be out, and it was out for Apple users as a and you got your membership there, right, Jimmy? I think Jimmy Farrell is now a Black Hole member. And I'm hoping that he put, using me as his sponsoring chapter. It can be anyway. After Cam Wood, who should be, yeah, I believe so. Raiders thinking of trading, but it won't happen until the draft. I think so. No, Levi lives in Iowa. Matt Marinovich says it's Travis Hunter. If he goes to 6th, I'm not going to bitch, but I tell you, I don't like his attitude saying that he's playing unless he plays both ways. That's just pure ego. Pure ego. Well, I'm back from UCLA in the 3rd or 4th. Yep. Here's Hollywood. Hollywood's over here now. Yeah, and Hollywood, and he can attest to this. I said we went to see Carrot Top at the Luxor, right? And he was sick. Quinshawn Judkins, Travion Henry, Dylan Sampson, Caleb Johnson, or Jordan James if we don't take Genty. Quinshawn Judkins in the 1st? Oh, okay. No. Yeah, I said these are the running backs. These are okay. Now I get it. Yeah, these are the running backs that they will probably target if they don't take. Yes, I can see that. I can see that there, Ozzy. That especially Judkins and Henderson, especially those two, because they know the Chip Kelly offense. Sampson, Caleb Johnson, or Jordan James. Who's the kid from Virginia Tech that ran like a blistering 40? A blistering 40. I don't know his name, but the kid is damn fast. Yeah, Levi, I will see you Wednesday. I'm flying in. I need to get a ride from the airport. I'm going to be bringing my scooter because, again, the way my legs are, and Hollywood knew this, and Hollywood knows that my legs are just horrible to walk anymore. Steampunk knows this because he was there at the draft with me last year. It's unbearable to walk. Thank you there, Levi. Draft day app. Okay, there you go. Hollywood says that the by draft day, the Black Hole app should be live. Should be live by that. Yeah, Iowa. Yeah, so they say player of the NFL who stands in the ring in WrestleMania, his team who didn't make the playoffs past season will make it this. Yeah, okay, yeah, and Jimmy Farrell did join the Black Hole. Good. Black Hole membership years ago. Okay. Okay, well, who's your chapter then, Jimmy Farrell? Who's your chapter? Getting in around 3 to 4. I think I get in like around 2. Levi, you're driving, right? Like I said, but you're I got to be picked up in Appleton. Okay. Anyway, they say player of the F who stands in the ring and WrestleMania, his team who didn't make the playoffs past season will make it this season. Okay, well, who is that, Jimmy Farrell? I don't know. I'll check my itinerary. I know that I know I'm flying Delta because Southwest does not go to Appleton. I know I'm flying Delta, and hopefully Delta doesn't fuck up my scooter. Hopefully they don't fuck up my scooter. I get my power chair on Tuesday, but I'm not flying with it until I get the bag for it. So that's just that. That's just the way that is. I'm putting it in the bag to protect it, but the bag doesn't come until like Thursday or Friday at earliest. So again, if you want to come in, into the show, okay. To the show, there is the link again. Come in and do Long Island, Jersey, or New York. Okay. But the Black Hole app should be live. If you are a Black Hole member, Jimmy Farrell, and they know you're a Black Hole member, and you can prove that you had your membership, then you should be a lifetime Black Hole. But you got to show that membership from when you did it years ago. That's what I'm saying. So there you go. Hopefully we'll get that squared away. Let me know. There is the link. We are God. We're here. It's almost 10:20. 10:20 on 420. And for all you stoners out there, did anybody really miss that today was Stoner Day on Easter? Did anybody, have that big Easter dinner and then went and got their bong? I don't know. Am I going fishing? I don't know. Am I going fishing? I don't know. All I know is that I'm flying in Wednesday. I'm flying out on Monday because I want to go to the Harry Houdini, the Harry Houdini Museum. Jimmy, if you sent me your membership and I said I'm not the person that needs to see it, but I will try to show it to whoever is in there that you are a Black Hole member from a long time ago. Maybe he will make sure that you get your lifetime membership. Again, I'm not the guy, but I will pass it along. Oh, okay. Yeah. You weren't here earlier there, Wood, when I was saying that I definitely look my age when I wear my bucket hat and I wear my suspenders. So yeah, you missed it, but no. Sacktown Mike said, hell no. Okay, yeah, I will try to get it to you. It depends upon what and if it helps and I can say, yeah, he's one of mine, then I will see if they will recognize it. Because if you had your membership by a certain year, they said, yeah, you are a lifetime member. They said you are a life. So I will see what I can do you for. Let me get some more tea. Anyway. I'm sitting here. Remember, I guess it does look like my Ray's fishing hat, the bucket hat. I guess this is a VJK home game. Nene and Mama's mom. Oh, Nene and Mama's mom. Okay. Good to see you there, Nene and Mama's mom. Thank you for joining the broadcast. Hit me up. I'm trying to think, because I know people, but sometimes I don't know them. I know them by their name, and I might not know by their like IG name or things like that. So hit me up if because I'm sure we probably have met. Oh, Jimmy Farrell's also KOS. Okay. Who's your sponsoring chapter in KOS, Jimmy Farrell? That's unique. Anyway. Ooh, wow. A Geico commercial with that's unique. The guy had padding on and goalie. Okay. Oh, unsaid, hell no to stoners ever forget it's 420. It's about the only thing. I figured as much there, Mike. You never let a 420 go by. You never let a 420 go by. But see, the thing that is, this is the 420 day is also the Columbine Day? I'm pretty sure it's Columbine Day. And I will confirm that. Columbine anniversary. Yeah, Columbine High School Massacre. Yeah, anniversary. April 20th. Yep. I was correct. And there's a reason why. There's a reason why they picked this day, 420, and it wasn't because of drugs. There's a birthday today. That's why they said we're going to do it on 420. Anyway, but yeah, that's why I said, being 420. Armando is the president. Oh, KOS, Modesto. Yeah, but yeah, it was a Columbine, but there's a reason why. But anyway, you want to come into the show, we've been on for an hour 25. I'm gonna hit the link one last time. You got until 10:30 Eastern time. You got until 10:30 Eastern time. I gotta get up. There is stuff I need to do. We are still doing the remodel to our house. That is taking place up in the front. And what is one thing that is bumming me out is that I have an excellent TV and sound system in here, but the technology is not Bluetooth. So it's like a stovepipe system. The TV and the speakers are on a stovepipe. So I need to get a system that has a Bluetooth for speakers, in order for it to roll into my new furniture. It's a bummer. It's a bummer. So such is life. I'll figure it out. But you know, great sound system here. Great sound system in my what do you call it? My brand new furniture. But they're Bluetooth, and I need to get a Bluetooth sound system. Bummer. There's the King of Kings. Silver Smoke, there you go. Today is for the King of Kings. Thank you there, shipmate. I just watched a Chong comedy. He said he leaves the water pipe in every room, so he never forgets why he walked into that room. That I tell you what, that's hey, whatever helps you out, whatever mental aid you need, whatever mental aid you need. There you go. That's good. And Silver Smoke, thank you for being here as well, sir. Again, hit the link if you want to come into the show. Otherwise, I'm going to be checking out probably about 10:35. So if you want to come in and talk, please do. Otherwise, the show will be over. I'll probably give Ed Winchell a call. Can't wait to see my buddies in the draft. I'm going to see, obviously, Levi is going to be there, and Steampunk's going to be there, and my two buddies that are Philadelphia Eagles fans that we spent the time with last draft in Detroit, they're going to be there. Great guys. Was it Birdman and the guy who's the wrestler? Was it the world champ? He's going to be hanging out with us too. So we got a nice full house of some really great guys up there. I wish I was driving, but unfortunately that didn't happen. So I'll try to make that happen. I'm going to Vegas. Going to hang out around Memorial Day. I'll be out in Vegas hanging out. I will be going to California in June to a little bit past July. So I think I will be flying back on the 3rd of July. Going to Cali, like around the 18th of June through the 3rd of July. Be out to Cali, both LA and Sacramento. And then, dude, to figure out my computer, let's talk. Hey, okay. And thank you, Daniel, for coming in. Can you come in like real quick? And then we'll have Chronicles of Black Hole, aka OG Jack Daniels on. Hit the link, hit the link, hit the link. We can definitely talk. I will say Daniel and OG did hit the link. Thank you there, shipmate. So I'm going to be going a little bit past 10:30 tonight. But for OG, it's good. It's good thing to do. Shipmate, good to see you. Check your volume. Can I hear you? Are you okay? Oh, okay. He needs his headphones. Okay. I can see you, but can we hear you? Okay. OG's here, but we got to see if we can hear OG. Okay. OG, I can't hear you, sir. No, cannot hear you. I see you. I can see you, but I can't hear you. Okay. I tell you what, bounce out, Daniel, bounce out, bounce out, and try to reset your microphone. Reset your microphone, and then try to come back. Okay. So I'm gonna bounce OG out. I removed him. Hopefully, we can have OG come in where I can actually. Well, we can see him. The picture was fantastic, but couldn't hear him. The Great Heisman Race of 1997, the one that Charles Woodson won. Raider Ryan's here. And, okay, OG's going to try to come back in again. Hopefully we can hear him this time. Okay, OG, give me a sound. Yes, we can hear you.
I hate this new setup. I got a new computer, and I can't do anything with this freaking headset, which is bullshit, but okay.
Well, it's okay. As long as we can hear you, that's a good thing.
Okay, I got to turn your volume up because I can barely hear you. This is stupid. Okay, there you are.
There you go. Oh, ahoy there, Raider Mode, and Ryan, good to see you as well. And was it Ruthia? Ruthia98 joined over there on Instagram. Thank you there. Thank you for joining. Head on over to YouTube if you can. Head on over to YouTube because I do broadcast on IG, but again, you're only getting a side view of my belly. You can get a front view of the belly this way as well. So, partner, I wanted to let you know I didn't forget about the drive. I couldn't drive with what's going on in my schedule. I had a bunch of doctor's appointments, and then I have a remodel that's going on in front of my house right now. And then today was Easter. So I ended up sticking around for Easter because my son my son was off work. You know, he's the the manager at a tire shop over in Melbourne. So we said that he would be able to come over. So he came over with his daughter. So we had a wonderful Easter dinner. And so I said, okay, well, I wasn't going to drive before Easter. So we had Easter dinner. And so the earliest I could have drove was tomorrow. But in order for me to, I would have had to literally drive straight up to Appleton. And I don't know if I could have done it in 3 days. I would have been very tiring.
Plans.
Yeah.
Okay? I used to have this dream about a sailboat, which I'm never going to get because I've been following these sailboat channels for 6 months. They're sailing. The other 6 months they're in the yards just busting their butts trying to repair their boats and a bunch of crap that the ocean and the sun does to it. Got something new coming up though.
Mm-hmm.
Right now I'm saving up for a carbon fiber canoe. Okay.
Right.
In a year and a half to 2 years, I got this goal. I'm going to head down I'm going to start on the Congaree River in South Carolina and paddle south to Charleston. And I'm going to camp in between. I'm saving for gear to do all this stuff, right? And if I like it, the next trip will be to the Adirondacks to paddle around a bunch of lakes. After that, the next year, I'm going to go up to Minnesota and start at the headwaters of the Mississippi and paddle all the way down to New Orleans. I'm going to be paddle camping. I'm starting a whole new channel for this, okay? Because I used to be very passionate about the Raiders. That's been fading over the last 3 years. And I'm like, dude, I've been a Raiders fan for over 50 years. Like, what the hell? Let me get into something I enjoy. And that's where I'm headed with it. I'm going to start a new channel, do some new stuff, paddle camping around the US, Canada, South America. I'm going to go down to Patagonia. Okay. I've got my eyesight fixed. I'm getting my legs and my feet fixed next because I have neuropathy. I'll get that taken care of. My back taken care of. So I'm in the yards for this year. But next year, I'm coming out renewed. I'm tired of hurting. I'm tired of not getting fixed. I'm getting fixed. Okay. I got a new primary care physician at the VA. I fired the clown I used to have who let me sit with cancer in my body for 3 years. I got a new one. She's got me all kinds of appointments. I'm getting overhauled. Okay. I'm going to be new. Good as new. I just turned 60, like you. And I'm not gonna I'm not gonna get punched in the face by love. I'm fighting. Never go into old age gracefully. Fight it. And pick a fight with it and punch it in the mouth. That's how I live. Things have changed, Cap. Things have changed for me.
Good.
I'm not putting up with the world's bullshit. I'm just gonna go fix me and fight. Fight the good fight. How you doing, brother?
Good.
Good. That's it.
Well, and I said this, you didn't catch it earlier. I thought I had leg issues dealing with circulation with either the arteries or the veins, but it turns out I don't. I have a orthopedic issue, which, well, no, it's not a nerve issue. It's an orthopedic issue because I have neuropathy, but that's from the diabetes. Okay. but the pain that I'm having in my knee is an orthopedic issue. So I have the neuropathy, which I have, it's diabetic neuropathy, but the knee pain is an orthopedic issue, so that needs to be fixed. So hopefully I'll get that fixed upcoming. But so that's why with my, I have a scooter, which I will be bringing up to the draft on Wednesday, so I can roll around the draft on the scooter. I also have I'm getting the power chair from the VA, so I can take that on my flights when I get the power chair. As soon as I get the bag, I will put it. I bought the bag, which was like $150, so that I can, keep it in the bag, so that it doesn't get freaking blasted on these, because they really just tore the hell out of my scooter going underneath in the luggage department. Right? They wrecked it. So the scooter is going to be around Florida, or when I'm traveling, with my traveling with my truck, I'm going to have the scooter with me there. But on my air flights, I'm going to have the power chair, which is going to be in a bag. So I'm going to be doing that. That's going to be my mode of transportation to games, all these things, when I was using the scooter, in theory. But hopefully that'll be taken care of. But the knee needs to be taken care of. I have to see people for that, and I haven't even begun to see people for that. But hopefully that will, like I said, you got your VA guy. Hopefully my VA guy will take care of that as well. I have other issues too that I'm not going to go into, but we'll get those squared away. So I'm glad that you are getting you fixed, and I'm going to try to get me fixed. And when I do get me fixed, or even when I don't have me fixed, I am looking forward to my time with the Raiders and their fans and all the other things like that, starting with the draft on Wednesday, meeting up with my friends, and then the draft on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and then coming back here. I can't wait for the season to start. I'm glad that you have found an endeavor that you're psyched about. And then when you have your time, it went between your. By the way, the canoe or the kayak camping, that sounds awesome. That sounds like a really cool thing. Maybe when I'm traipsing around when I get my trailer to put with my truck, maybe we can meet up, and then I can actually see you at your campsite, and I'll be with my trailer, so we can hang out and do some time together for that as well. We'll have to check that out, but again, we'll have to check our schedules for that.
Well, from the knees down, they did the circulation test. Everything was fine. It's a nerve test. And I'm like, I got neuropathy. I don't have diabetes. I don't know what the hell's causing it. But I know one of the things is Jack Kenna told me he has a kayak. At some point, come out, let's do the Sacramento River. Okay, let's go. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. Dude, I'm 60 years old. How much time do I have left in this world? Not enough. Not as much as I'd like. So let me go do what I got to do. I'm not getting a sailboat because I don't want to fight salt water and sun and all the crap that happens to a sailboat going, oh, I'm going to sail around the world. No, you're not. Your boat's not going to last that long. Screw that. But a carbon fiber canoe and just start river paddling all over the U.S., Canada, and Patagonia. Okay. I want to go down to South America, Argentina, and Chile, and paddle Patagonia. Like, life is an adventure. You can't have an adventure without adversity. Okay. But if you go out of this world without doing some damn thing you wanted to do, there was no point to life for you. And that's where I'm at. Whole new frame of mind. Will I revive my Raiders channel? I don't know. Not feeling it
If you
because we ain't
if you
what
feel
we was.
no, and you just said it, you're not feeling it. So when you feel like it, then you'll be in your best mindset to do it if it gets there.
Right. I'm not gonna put out content for the sake of putting out content. I need to feel it, that passion, that fire. Okay. And I'm not gonna put it out. I am gonna start a second channel. OG Outdoors is what I was thinking. And doing paddle canoe trips, whatever. Uh, until the Raiders show me something from the 70s or early 80s, I don't give a shit no more. 50 years of fan wasted. That's what I feel about it. And I'm not trying to be like, oh, dogging the Raiders or dogging the fans. Hell no. Love Raiders fans. Love the Raiders. But I need to move on. Time for a divorce. Time for
Okay.
something new. And that's where I'm at with it.
Well, that's fine. Hey, we appreciate you checking in. We went and Jack Kenna was saying how you'd gotten your eyesight back. Did the one eye and did the other eye, so you're good to go. That's wonderful, and
16
I
months
agree.
of being blind.
Yeah, I agree that until if and when you want to do the Raider content, you got to be in the right state of mind for it.
Oh yeah. And look, I'm not bullshit people. I'm not gonna I've got followers or subscribers, whatever. They're my people. They're my friends. Okay, these are my folks I hang with. But I can't come on there and BS them, man. They deserve more respect than that. Okay, so I'm never gonna just BS the people who subscribe to my channel and everything else. Will I remake more Raiders content? Probably. I can't help it. But I'm not gonna do it under false pretenses. I'm gonna be like, hey, you know, I'll start my new channel if they get their heads out of their asses. I'm in. I'll be in immediately. I'll be the first one screaming at the top of the mountain. Anyway, brother, it is now 10:45. I gotta get my ass to bed. I gotta work tomorrow. Love you, brother. And hope to
Hey,
talk to you again soon.
you got love here as well, and you take care of you. And if and when I do get a drive, I will make sure I stop by and see you.
You got
Or
it,
you
bro.
can meet me, at that Quincy's.
I kind of like to meet with you and head up to the Hall of Fame. I'm just saying. That'd be cool.
Well, maybe
Even when there's
that's
no
August.
ceremonies.
Okay. Well, that's a possibility. That's a possibility. Maybe we'll figure that out. I got to make sure that I can do it, and if we do that, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. That'd be something that we
That
can
would
do.
be
We can
more than
figure out.
cool. That'd be freaking awesome. Head up to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
No ceremonies, nothing else going on. Just go see it. That's bucket list shit for me.
Okay. Well then when I go on my trip, if we go together, if you're with me, you're going to be jonesing for smokes, man, because I don't let anybody smoke in my truck.
Well, I'll pretend I go to the bathroom a lot. Actually, I can't pretend that because of the prostate cancer and the medications I'm on. I piss a lot.
Yeah.
Therefore, there will be a smoke break.
Yeah. Well, that'll probably is that like what every 2 hours or every
No,
two and a
every
half or
like
something
half
like that?
hour.
Oh man, I can't stop every half fucking hour, man. You know how long it would take for us to get up there? You'd be worse than a wife. You'd be worse than the fucking wife.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta
Yeah,
do
but
that.
you know what?
No.
It would happen. Just saying. Just
Oh
saying.
my god. Well, maybe we could do a caravan then.
There, I'll just rent a car and follow you, but oh no, I
Okay,
can't smoke in
yeah.
the rental car. Damn it. Shit. I gotta buy a new car. All right.
Okay. Well, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
All right.
Yeah, because
I'll
again,
talk to you
I
soon,
can't
man.
stop. I can't stop every half an hour. I mean, I don't even eat that much.
I'd have
I'm not.
to,
I'm even
because of the medication I'm on for the prostate
Yeah.
cancer that I had.
Yeah.
I have to. I got no choice.
Yeah. Yeah. I got you. I understand med stuff, but hey, you take care of you. That's the important thing.
All right. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, and if you do, name it after me, okay?
I will. Yeah. It's DANIEL.
Good
You
night,
got it, brother. Hey, good seeing you. Good night, man. Take care of you and lots of love on Easter for you.
Happy 420.
You got it. For sure. Take care, brother. That's OG Jack Daniel. He didn't forget 420. So it was good seeing him too. And again, and Stoffel was here. Yeah, every 15 minutes. I was gonna say, knowing the way that OG is a chimney. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. We're gonna hear quickly. We're gonna quickly hear from Rafa because I need to make. I roll out at under 2 hours. Rafa, how you doing? First off, happy Easter to you.
Happy Easter to you, man. I just missed it because I just wanted to say hello to OG, and because right now it's been a long time to see him back, and I just got 2 minutes because right now it feels like I know Thursday is the NFL draft, but in my thoughts right now, we can do anything better because we can do to resolve the problem with the right receiver, the running back, and I would love to see the right receivers coming out there with a lot of talent. So my choice for the pick number 6 is going to be Astringenti for Boise State. I mean, that person could be resolve all the issues for the running back. And I will tell you for this one, you got a building off of the trenches, so like defensive tackle, guard, safety. I mean, we got a lot of positions to get filled in, but I'm gonna be ready for that.
Okay. Well, again, and I agree that we're gonna get an offensive lineman. We're gonna get a quarterback. We're gonna get a wide receiver. We're gonna get a running back. We're gonna build a deep. We're gonna get defenders back there, corner, and we got 7 picks. We got 7 picks to do it in. So again, we're gonna get those people in those positions. I'm just thinking that if we get Genty, I don't want to put a number 6 pick. I really don't. I don't want to put a number 6 pick on Ashton Genty when there are so many other running backs that we can get that are fabulous. And I want to put that number 6 pick or trade back to 9 or trade back to 12 and acquire more picks and get other positions of need. That's why I said that 6 pick you can use to trade back and acquire more picks. And I think that you can get running backs like Judkins or Travion Henderson or, even the kid, they were talking about the kid from Texas. There's wide receivers from Texas as well. There's, I think his name is Golden. There's plenty of talent out there. So, and Matt says we got about 9 picks. So, yeah, I think we're going to use those 9 picks, and maybe not all of them, but we're going to use that collateral, maybe those extra picks to move up and grab somebody and we might forego one of those picks, but we're going to use those picks the way we need to. We're going to move around the board as needed, and we're going to get those things. Now, Stoffel says he's not trading back. Well, I tell you, if I'm not trading back at number 6, Stoffel, I'm taking Membo or Graham if he's there. Okay, I'm not taking Ashton Jenny at 6.
Mhm.
I'm not doing it. I mean, I know he's a really good back, but I would trade. I could trade back to 9 for New Orleans, or I'd trade back to 12 from the Cowboys and acquire more picks. That's the round I'm trading back in, because there's so many good picks in this draft for positions of need that you acquire more picks. I'm doing that trade back. I'm doing that trade back, and I appreciate you what you're saying there, Stoffel, but I'm trading back. I'm trading back from 6 to 9, or from 6 to 12. And maybe I trade back twice. Maybe I trade from 6 to 9, and then if somebody is still up there that wants that pick at 9, I'll trade back again. But I don't want to go beyond 15. That's kind of like my stopping point of where, I want to be in the first half of the first round, but I want to acquire extra picks. That's just the way I want to do it. But yeah, I see what you're saying, Stoffel. And Rafa, if we do stay at 6, who do you think we're gonna get Genty at 6 if we stay there?
Yeah, probably gonna stay there, or maybe to get a surprise from Michigan, Mason Graham. If they don't pick Ashton Genty at pick 6, Mason Graham from Michigan.
That's why I was talking Graham as well. I said I'd take him in a heartbeat. I take Graham. I take Membo. Those are the guys that I would take at the number 6 pick. Rafa, I'm going to get out of here, so I'm getting under under the 2 hour. Yeah, Sharif is saying it looks like I'm. And salute to you, Rafa. You take care as well, brother.
All right.
There you go. Rafa's out. Yeah, you're the second person that said it looks like I'm fishing because I got the suspenders and the bucket hat. I'm just chilling. But we'll see. And like I said, in less than a week, you're going to see who the Raiders picked. And I can't wait. I can't wait. But until then, we will see you for a draft show. I know. It's probably going to be Tuesday. Oh, how? I need to remove this. Oh, remove that. Hey, remove that friggin' refreshing gore. The viewers StreamYard. Please, somebody, Matt Marinovich, get rid of this fucking ad. Best viewers on Streamboo. Yeah, get rid of that shit. But y'all take care. I'll see you later. And there are a lot of options. I'm not trading the top 3 round, but that's just me. Everyone can BS and talk trade so there. Yeah, I got you, Stoffel. I got you. But we'll see. Love you as well there, EMAC. Remember, we got $5 on Scottaboo not being in the first round. Take care, everybody. We'll see you Tuesday. It looks like Tuesday for the draft show. We'll see you.